back to STL TV Live. I'm Christia Parker, and now joining me in the studio is Chris Miller, who's an aerospace engineer slash author. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about your book? It's called Daddy's How Do Planes Fly? Daddy, How Do Planes Fly?
Daddy, How Do Planes Fly? That's exactly what it is. It's describing exactly how do airplanes fly in terms such that children can understand. So we've broken down some of the primary principles of flight: roll, pitch, yaw, and thrust, and added illustrations with those such that children from the ages of K through 12 or K through 6 level can understand flight.
Great. Now you're an author, you're an aerospace engineer. How did you bridge those two into one?
My imagination, actually. This is a lot of what it is just trying to describe things in such that a kindergartner can understand and a first grader, second grader. So just using an imagination such that kids are pondering thoughts about flight and airplanes and just putting pen to paper and doing it that way.
What made you decide to study aerospace engineering?
My love of flight. My dad has always worked for TWA Airlines, now American Airlines, at out at Lambert, St. Louis Airport. So I've always been out around the airplanes and just wanting to figure out how do airplanes fly. So the book really, the title means so much to me, and that's exactly what I wanted to know. I asked my father, but he may not have known the technical answer. So in the book, we're giving the kids a little bit of that technical answer that I was pursuing in my pursuit of my aerospace engineering degree.
Great. Talk to us a little bit about your studies. What did you find most interesting about, aerospace engineering, and most difficult? Tell us a little bit about.
Most difficult is going to be the math. So that's something that we're trying to. I would like to try and do is get kids to not be too taken aback by the math, because just doing math in the math rooms is very hard and challenging. So there's a lot of studying involved. But one of the easier parts is applying that math to airplanes. So for me, when I took the math and applied it to an airplane, that's when everything started clicking a lot more. So I think if you take anything you really enjoy and apply it to a particular subject, you should see success in that subject.
Great. Now, what made you decide to want to create this book for children? Why did you feel the need to create this book?
Because kids, I know there may be kids out there like me that want to know how airplanes fly, and giving them a more technical answer versus maybe something their parent may not know. So we're describing some of the different features of the airplane and just giving that technical definition behind it such that they can tell their parents what yaw means, what roll means, what pitch is, what the vertical tail is, the horizontal tail, empennage. That may be a word that kids don't know.
And grown-ups alike, right? So you're teaching both the young and the old in easy terms.
Exactly. So you can get that a lot from the book, and just giving that knowledge back that I've learned. And I just want to share it with children across the world.
Great. How long has this book been out?
Maybe 2 months now. I believe I did the book launch November 16th. That was kind of like the real big entry into the St. Louis region, and then now we're trying to roll out into other markets as well.
Now, what is your goal with this book? Do you want to get it in schools and different things like that?
The goal is to get it into schools, libraries, mainly schools, because that's where the children are. So individual sales, those are good as well. But if we can partner with schools, with corporations that have a vested interest in seeing kids excel in STEM-related subjects, so STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics-related subjects, that's where I would like to see the book used as well, because we'll have lesson plans that follow the book as well.
Great, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. You guys, we have a lot more coming up on Daddy, How Do Planes Fly. This is a great book, a great opportunity for not only young people but adults to learn how planes fly. We got a lot more coming up with Chris, so you don't want to go anywhere. Remember to keep up with STL TV and all the great events going on around St. Louis. You can friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always catch us streaming live at stltv.net. We'll be right back after this.